It was a busy day for local lifeguards working hard to keep swimmers safe from the dual threat of rip currents and heavy surf.
Our pinpoint weather team coverage continues now from Narragansett with Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell.
If you know Narragansett Town Beach, you know these waves are bigger than usual. Swimmers and surfers are loving it, but lifeguards say the big waves and the strong rip currents are making their jobs more challenging. Ever since she was a little girl, Mary Terminese has spent her summers soaking up the sun at Narragansett Town Beach. Now she brings her granddaughter here to enjoy the sand and sun.
Oh, she loves the water, so that's why I have to stay close to her, especially on a day like this because the current's so strong. Strong enough that there was a yellow flag warning all day today at the town beach. The higher than usual surf and strong rip currents, all caused by Hurricane Cristobal.
We've got a hurricane swell coming through here. It's long period intervals, so we've got big sets and then it subsides for some time before another set comes through. So in that period where the waves subside, the rip currents act up and the water withdraws back into the water. And those are the areas and those are the times where people can get caught up in rip currents.
That happened a couple times today. Lifeguards say they had to go into the water and make several saves.
We had a couple of bodyboarders and a couple of swimmers. The swimmers are certainly a primary concern because they don't have any flotation with them, and we're able to get out to them, move them out of the water, move them out of the dangerous water, and bring them back in. The most important thing to keep in mind is really to try to remain cool, do not panic. Generally the rip currents will only travel a certain distance and then they dissipate, so calmly float and allow yourself to drift out of the rip current, then swim around it, make your way back in.
Lifeguards say it's also a good idea to check in with them when you get to the beach. That way you have a good idea of what the conditions in the water are going to be for the day. Coming up new at 6, hear from surfers what they think about these big waves. In Narragansett with the mobile newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.
Today's big waves might have kept some swimmers away, but they were a big draw for adventure seekers.
And new at 6, we're hearing from some surfers on how today's conditions compare to a normal day. From the South County Mobile Newsroom, Eyewitness News reporter Susan Campbell is in Narragansett.
It's been a busy day here on the beach. Swimmers and surfers are enjoying some bigger than usual waves. Lifeguards tell me they've also been busy making several saves. Surf's up at Narragansett Town Beach.
It's been picking up. This is the first time in a long time there's been really decent waves.
Throughout the day, 5 to 6 foot waves rolled in, a byproduct of Hurricane Cristobal.
Usually it's pretty flat. I mean, this is probably twice, if not 3 times the size as a normal day.
The far-off storm also causing some potentially dangerous rip currents.
It's very easy to get caught up in a rip current because the area where the rip current is deeper. So you could be in knee-deep water and then move into a rip current and all of a sudden you're chest deep and that water's pulling you out. Just remain calm. Rip currents don't pull you under, they just move, the top water moves out. So you want to remain calm, move out of the rip current and then swim to the side parallel to the beach to come back in.
Lifeguards say it's also a good idea to check in with them when you get to the beach. That way you can find out what the current conditions in the water are. They say it's also important to swim near a lifeguard. That way if you do run into any trouble, help is close by. In Narragansett with the mobile newsroom, Susan Campbell, Eyewitness News.
And we've posted vital information about rip current safety on our website. Just go to WPRI.com to help keep you and your family safe.